Chakra munja leo. Checking more to die. Welcome. Shukran we ban. Bag video dan kan bag share. Welcome. We checking glory we ko ban kaka. Bag video bag share. Welcome. Chake lejo ko ban. You pinga dear kake. You okay guest, okay tid, ko kwan ge kola. Shukran. I'm saying about 28. Wait video share. This is the launching we've been waiting. Shukran, welcome. Shukran, welcome. 32, that is a good number. Loy to share. Loy to share. Malish. Loy to share. Loy to share. Guest Abu Ben. Achukek to a link. I want to believe you're enjoying music. Shukran, welcome. 42, that is a very good number. Get quite one, Chukek Tau, post taken, Chukek to a link, and we believe in the next few minutes, welcome. Welcome. This is a very good number. Welcome, shukran. Shukran. Checking mod. Yang Matic Kudwal. Yang Maro Kudwal. Kinde John Garang. Thank you. Number ducha yo about wayin baden. Tamduna leo. Shukran. Bol malek kudu alared. Sunday Abraham, shukran. Hello. Kudu ala jadid. Aywa. Chaleja der angel de malaika erangwil make. Kudu alared. Uyeo. Kudu al jang Isaiah. Shukran, Sunday Abraham.
Well,
Bag we putting the airport there cool. I want to assure you, man, adege in a cool. I'm doing a bias Quran bucket. Atema dulu. In a benang the arba cake play. Near the mountain can. Cherander bandiarga play. Another way of promoting him. Because then we are dear Garrett. Kudwalare Davido, David Rantung, the Liberty Media, Louis can walk, Nakuru, warning quite across the country, Kenya, almost every other place, and then more reported. Why when the events captured for us. Shukran nambe. Ambe dinder pay better. Dinder the ran chola temma duldu. Taban nenang ke ngariong nam ran ga chariong nam en we bye. Welcome and be part of that June do one positive. Welcome, but you can late 43 is a good number, but keep on sharing. You go attack a video can record you a big band. What it get? They'll be here shortly. Chuke tidu band big band gade. Kwaji band baden ka du ko gol and other guests that both you are there then. Welcome engineer. Tenang engineer. Thank you thing. The guest number one till you arrive. Welcome.
hello.
Dual engineer.
Good one. How are you?
Dual inja moderate engineer. Anchi rani chate madulu chariong nam. Okay, dear Gega Louis.
Hey, and I.
Yeah, welcome. The chatting pin with sunglasses.
Yeah. Mombasa Twitch.
Shukran wobu nguruti the guest which link chuku to watch and we believe in a short while ke ga diang to kan. Na chuku nang kake diamwan baden ke guest kwan ga wan kake. I believe we'll be good to go. We'll be diang gol ko ka bog you there in the middle of the program. Yeah, intro on mute. So you get on work, engineer.
Chiramute there.
Yeah. So you get on work.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Ye nordun iranene wuna ko.
Pardon?
Ye nera bul ye nera biur. Nate madudu.
Enere bira bulkot.
Ye nera.
Yeah, yeah. Welcome Kudwal. Isaiah Jangdeng, Engineer Madin, Tandeng Kudwal, Rane Chay Wheel. We are reading Wheel Martin Engineer. Kudwal, Kereng Wala Tem. Shukran. And G, the do what? Kudwal, Chukeng Modo Kwajaban. Welcome. Today's discussion will be very interesting and we want you to be part of it. Kudwal Ben Mabek. Can you join Garang? I wish Neng Diar Kuan Gatokanan. Garang Wala Tem. Shukran. It's a late brother. Abe Kudwal. What's an engineer? Sorry. Chairperson, the Twitches community, the Juba, not Twitches youth, not Twitches community, but Twitches youth. Ban Gabriel Garangatama Yik, welcome. Into late, near Daman Tatek and Kana, Babento and War. Kudwal, Andrew Kenyador. Duaret Bolwal. Choko din gonna jatuh, and then the engineer chia dropping a mat. Abadonial, kunacha donial. Which do what ben? Kuabugal. Ben Garang atama yigi rani check in the John that Garang imot a little mat bang the Good number. Keep on sharing the video. You go take video be because you call big Ben. Like video share. Bye Ben. Buku Ben ping. Nakabi koi mai bai luel. Buku ya topic kena buku diang discuss. Dua date link terra our guest. Cause I will be jam no near call. It will be such an interesting discussion. Can we banang koi there? Koi when le binga ka niar, you banang wear things no ke. Wajanang Peter, Peter Luale Adet, Lual Rejdeng from Australia, the founder of Africa World Book, Australia. Welcome. Into more by Peter. Shukran.
Thank you.
The founder of Africa World Book, Australia. Welcome. Into more by everyone, don't want to engineer check-in. It's too much echo, I don't know. Kindly, book root mute, but don't jam at all. I tell you, you are going to you be turning on. But Peter, Alred, can you mute yourself? Yeah. We're quite ben. We're choking more. Duara jang tu je doughten. Kuoka nankoi je kokwene ke ben near Cole. Engineer, a chair dropping a mat, a chair some issues and kin at ben at that. Engineer ding at ben and I believe will be good to begin. Kui badin tok tau buku jogol and be yendi. So you kindly indulge with me. And you enjoy the music. Obiyo openga tema dul ne kole. Nong din tong ji cha ting yo we na ya na re biora bul. Shukran, welcome. Inja dina ke din jidit ana ta wakaru ping ke dina by mari yo luele ke by mari so yo ka piange engineer mute yourself. Shukran. And then we will begin straight away. Shukran, Mayoma God. One more song, it's a town. I chong you in a din by do it. Kadina for Batao, dinner by Mari. When the advantage you're taken when you're and host, but our and Dinda and setting Piotr, Gabian would think you there. Shukran, Will. Kuduala koi player. Admin nangwo panichai kakuma alu gandra anichai di mic. Good major Monyana bet. Keep on sharing the video. Number jelo when is something. Wo bo galle chi ne ye dingan to chien to. Mission one garang honorable Ben na buok dirten. Baloy shot le tondeng chukron. Baloy shot le tichine dingan de chien to. Deng agwerdeng kudual bro. Kudual chorwon chage chol which watai which you get chol the program down there called Kenneth Wogatit guest, and I believe the quite ben kake I think a very good number for us to begin. Ke yene ke biwa jamtin cha gor pe nyete kan ko jala launch of Liberty Media. Much of it abira and chol duo da beluela ma baren da mantin ba yeken we ke quite ben kake we are ke mod we are ke glad ga alwele yo attack video kana bi koy ko when chi mad no wo okay quite ben nyal kana bi ga deng yo bi ga ben bi a jam pet bi a jam ler ko twen yen apologies ba ke ga mai ka koy ngor ga ken ben but we expect them big deng ben baden ko ken konto ko le ader wo chibrera red na chi urera red ke ta der burer sa kunu ene ga bi orer 1.5 hours ke kale bi o ke rare at most the chi orera red yen pani junub non ga bi ko gun loyroten ka kuma kena leban apologies ke honorable deng dandeng malek alba ke gam ku yen bod der ten wante cheneng some reshuffling road law in the ministry day chin minister for foreign affairs the tiger one gutel and that pay at the same time there I nang cabinet meetings on Friday minister yene nyai chi to around kujala yen changes to road law wante kaka chien dom no mat ku yene ke di ran twen di convent but bro there ku keran wedelwel ku kechenten. So expect Honorable Deng Dao being appearing any moment from now. Otherwise, we can quite ban kagwecha keglet and che ban grangata mayik ban the unit tree pan the juba ya mod and benchi and ben kunia daman chiego kana. We know very well that he's a busy man, a Louis community, kukera and Louis Ader. Welcome and we appreciate your time. Wallejrane Choi Peter Lualrejdeng Yenike CEO and founder the Africa World Book and is based in Australia. We appreciate your time.
Come.
No, Loy mute, dude.
Password.
Loy mute.
Yango.
Peter Lual, welcome. Wama the engineer yadet, Deng Diarding. The man chi yegrot, and talking work every other time. Kuyen, and they're very special to Liberty Media. To Kiwa Chopton Kana, he has played a very big role. So we welcome you, engineer, by a part of today's discussion. We are launching at that. They are URP dan kene. Yen ke beto duoding ke road mute.
And okay now.
Yeah. Ki karbalwel te ken echo ya interfering and chia daman du bajam ke the rest of us la the bugro diang mute a chan bugra and that can bugu ye ample time be en jam bini en ping na toka kwa ben kulu ke unmute ke nang some kind of echo lu interfere chi jam che chalo road nang some interference in the background so kana bi woro dianga mute te chi wora ni daman bi en jam before kanan daman di jora red ke keran chol duo den ka ba chol bu wok bele ke choy liberty media uh, vision and objectives ke liberty media google road cave and yen ka biya gole jam da kan and the rest of our panelists are joining us in the middle of our talk so we go take lejo ke ko ben kaka keep on sharing this video duod welcome ku bakach bake welcome and from there bu jongi bela twenke shukran
I know pot jang in the studio let me also know from you I are clear ke ngot ke legen to viewers the pink again pot agwala twing ona yuer di. So we ko ga piang and we thumb up agwa ngian ping.
in
I
pingaret
believe at the other ping. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, naba I will start straight away to Lokoi Liu or Ranchi, guest of honor, but recognize Honorable Didi, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, South Sudan. We are also a member of parliament, a Tuji's constituency. Iran Tong Di Dantawe Kulkin in our guest of honor. Randel ba recognize in our Semcha Iran Equal Honorable Atong Majung Kuru Kwer. In a our chief guest of today's event atong ato query what on communication in the next 5 minutes about the join. So I shall recognize do choliu kabiben in the next 5 minutes. Quite our studio jetan can work today. Chiman engineer deng diar acha mot ko acha recognize ko acha lej ben chen ben rander ba recognize tan epita lwa rej deng yento ke yen founder we CEO kedi de chol African World Book Australia acha leja red ko acha recognized to entin rander but recognized as well a PhD candidate who at the same time atoka any chairman a Tuji's Youth Association pan Juba garanga tema yik for sure acha mod ko acha recognized ko chugu leja red we ko Liberty Media ben chen time the taken we know cool can Friday kulolo ya tawaret but achi the them be a part of us today so ranchi garanga tema yik for sure acha recognize koi kok liwea man bany 2 years community in Australia bany mamer yang dundit ato kwere ko ben bany bor community Andrew Andrew erijonga pe di ato kwere aben abo join shortly rander bo join shortly too president elect do community in Australia yen lengma kweng ding so bo join shortly randere bo join shortly ko chu invited ko to postage eban Twitch is community in USA president Lual Bulmanyong Duot ato query ko bo dial join shortly randere Dr. Biur Kwer Biur yen chairman bor Youth Association Pan Juba ato query ko bo join shortly ran tung chi invitation de confirm man ka bi ben ya wodeng banyaduk Youth Association Pan Juba usas kachol mabil piok ato query bo join in next 2 minutes ina jangi be ngori requesting tan bi ben man ran there bo join shortly editor gwena jang minded ato pan US ko bo join at this gathering work thin man. So ke quite keben I check recognize on behalf of Liberty Media who big token work at the man chicken. Hey, and we quite we viewers die taken taban kilo kwe cool kene ki chagating for the last 3 days. Ko chuku doi loyal. Kilo ku we quite Liberty Media ke chol launching of our StreamYard studio. StreamYard studio a mass kind of platform when quite get the term quite get theory by online could be discussing on certain issues. So at home and get TV da look alone. It is also worth mentioning that actually Liberty Media. Yes, Honorable Atong Majong Kura Chiben. Acha welcome and honorable. Thank you for coming. Wogo Piajok Taban introduction to Inen Aluoy about Liberty Media. Kubade na bujo yena advisor da. Yena advisor to Liberty Media, yena engineer John Deng DR. We are welcoming all of you because and I know you are core red baranti and with the level doing but then we welcome. So Kilwai Kaken, so thank you and bear with us in the next 5 minutes can be the talk Kilwai. So I tell you cool can actually launching of Liberty Media as a media platform. A StreamYard studio. StreamYard studios like TV online in a Louis launch. Okay, launch abaga young or then. Now Liberty Media a platform page for on the 18th of June 2021 daman ken erun ken ke ye woga loy a platform in chuyo ke be mira dun way society way community we nyina tingtin in different issues adeng issues kwanu liwa affect ko bogo lwel ke as long as ka political. It is also worth mentioning that Liberty Media as per now actually a political platform, a non-political. But we believe in some years to come, Chiwoka meeting, accreditation of media authority. So excuse me for that interruption. So yeah, Liberty Media, Emira Dunway Society, we were in a ting ting, Yonga ting Liberty Media. A call back ben. I think that you wanna win ke bigger community educate ke wo batin. Liberty Media everywhere inform ka you will right across the global. And I believe I sugar their lawyer chika. So I take the thing we die wo man ku information yo gamwe aka win accurate aka kwan win loco. Ye ke lawyer pan monjang, ye ke lawyer juba ka yoga the tau. Ekena aka sugar we loy. Number 2 be community in acting DK Liberty Media. Community of in acting through entertainment. Ayoka lawyer, why main function of Liberty Media. Chimandan wo what you were to die with. Aka kun yoga yen wake as a community. Who we entertain, which name shows. Kaka yoga lwe comedy shows. Chimarantine chol di maiga gun majer. Chijamana what to nim. Ira lana deng stress. Kayena lamon pinyetan, ubebe dol gichi 1 week. So I ka kwa kage. There ya quite pure. It educates majority. In a sense that I chu quite a studio je cool chu bay. I believe I think big bed you quite. I quite bed you are a little bit low, make chicken the thin. So lon chicken, yana low Liberty Media a platform do we when you not thinking through information. Be information there are level information when trusted are reliable. Could be where pure dia kajui cock. Could be quite because I entertain a kajui cock win because I pure meat. Rana chili berega chip your meat. So can I talk. Now when we go to Kaka objectives of Liberty Media when Chagalawe. Now I think Kachuga achieve as we are speaking now as Liberty Media. Kachuga achieve ki which they are working hand in hand with communities. Kubu Kajakwan along when adeng fundraising local community. Ko ye benin kubu be cover. Kukai galwin and support you through quite online. Number 2, which vulnerable, which vulnerable groups are sugar coin. The are went token one. When did went token one. Janada groups, Chiman Koi Kanisa, a Kayega Chol Koi winter okay faith groups are sugar coin. because taban na ko benang project den ko below, for example ke ga ko bing nim nan kanisa achiro loy wan tie chol nyumazi den kanisa ko below, but they had no fund, so they had to contact us or call Liberty Media will kwang work media dun gonna chi followed like over 13,000 go ngoloy. Yes, go kwa come in ku lui ka support ku bi ku dom ku etena den ko ji chigabela support, so diaria tinga winwan ale bugu yok ku loy ku history de lui ku cover ku le ko yi the pet ku de lui support from here a good ko twan e kaka chu ga diala chief here a guru dito ran ter chineng 55 years 70 years ku ran win ngi ko kin exposed to la society, so we try chan bugu cover ku bi ku bugu be exposed to la majority from there ga den tinda le yo ku kunrot ku kun mende ku jana ko woni ga kwai, so these are the things sugar they are achieve we call Liberty Media kwa ngeke ke there are what challenges ko number one challenge chugulwel we are aiming higher wo chi togia wo chi dom we chi wira tok en bua loy wo den vision wo den mission da wo la twen yera ni chol den juna lo we are going forward, so we also want to go forward we call Liberty Media bula forward adi denga jui ko ku ke now wo kin ke accredited by the National Communication Authority or any South Sudan Media Authority yen muga honorable atong ma jong kurtan wo kin ke accredited, but we believe with time kayen wo be dia accredited kwa lo accredited ko ka kwa bu pya wo be running smoothly wo be chi wo chi be adier, so can a challenge wo can ka accredited but through your help we ko diet and kuran chi honorable atong majung kur, and I believe wo be dia accredited wo be ngila twenga pet. Number 2 we can chuk watching equipment chimani cameras aliu ko use man yen telephone telephone chicken, and sometimes what they get Chinese made phone I cook I call you back you within 30 minutes. So watching there a lot of challenges with that, and that's why sometimes we're getting Adam ku events cock a telephone quite off because watching telephone mu engineer ke to ni deng diar yipita lwalre yi garanga tema yi telephone ne ga jo choli iPhone 12 ku ga jo ko ku yi Samsung ku ali wo, but it can actually enough for us wo ko ka ga chol cameras HD cameras camera diro wina te uran ni le ke yen ke yi wo ya ba clean, so those cameras ka ali wo ko bu nan comment kidar documentaries yo ke loy buku are making documentaries ke koy dir wo ci nang wo a ci dial tin community dare wo tin ken wo ci nang issues koy dir ko ke ga tok a koy won koy jwi ko ga diop koy ko ga to adiang histories ken a ken ga dom especially ke koy to ke ci diop ka ke but we ko bu ko ke de na dom ke der pi den pi ran bu nge ke da lwel now ci tin sometimes we try di nin yo jal ke kwada jo nyu ku friends ke ran ku jogo der jo gwang ko jo biography ran jo gwang ko a chiran ngi chena pet bare lon to wo tin gene digital media gene I dial believe Liberty Media abu we dial ko ni ka jwi a ju nim nan cameras mia ku wo dial ala te la ran dit ku dom ku history de bi pi de bi gwer ko mi ngo le na ran to kuma je ran general chimana nan young general wan Kampala long dien then commando dien mai long Uganda, so tera mi ba history dien na young general ba gwiri ti but big general ke junu ba ka ken dia la gwire ya, so go kwa to kina yo bu community abu kwan ku kwa ba wa archives ago men ran ku mendu be a
Do
wo
it.
ke ting mia.
You get time cautious by then. Shukran.
Yes, I'm almost. Yes, so ka chika I can pia bu nim nang such equipments. Number 3 challenge na ker e ke chol watching tie we yok tin. A cha go ting man ta tawan kana panya un tin da ya cha lom go ben tin ban be jam. But I believe with support ku ka jui ko ko wo nim nang muktam dan bu dial decorate abora an chi wona ri bora tong lu invited ka bu ben tin ku nyu ja pet. Clear go a che ba ben bu be looking for other hotel cook because of noise and other things. So you could believe next time kula ku bera anti honorable atong be or Peter Lwalrej de ku be jam ka ken kedar kedar Africa World Book ko pan kina chi be to There baga the thing to win, to win serve we very clear. So can I take 3 challenges le baga luel ka to wo la twing chi deng junior ko wala ba la we chakle at this time. So and chibuga waret adeng der che clear ka ba jongo ri ja la we kanga chito. So I thank you so much. Ukoachi, our invitation accepted. Achakale directed for giving us that opportunity. Wakaba Liberty Media ekdun. Adeng tincha one and input alabi ajang biura ajang alubungor ke jetauten. When mungura lo other guests kok when ken ben abang ngor ke twege link to tea big the ala joining. Ubaga continue with discussion. So I thank you.
What do what chocolate? What a young twitch. Near Jampier, Chian Jam Kana. The Pachok, Liberty Media, the intention be a mirror when being a society, be a road at Tington. Kindly do what, and I'll road Kimber Road mute. I think the shame to 100 bottom, kindly. So Liberty Media, Abiku, being a society, be road at Ting, could be work society at their book shape. That is the prime intention in a goal or in a objective number one. But community by Chapo, by Chaware, Lekin won't work away panto. Many wo panto can, wo lebu panto if we stay connected. To Morke wo jam, Benanka yo cake share. Can in a cake be Liberty Media in a cake goal. And we are very happy. Chaka Ben weke koi, Ben kaka. Koi koka, abu ngorke jo work there. To be in jam roll whiten, yen into the chin gijawan. Chin gijawan in the create benachaluel, kakorbu keg loy, kukachu keg loy, kutuku korbi wolatin in the near future. A chake ja kade. Yen, a chan brolle whereby, kuba engineer, deng dear ding bachol, erantum the koi chia seeing the future into what we are doing. Liberty Media as an idea. A chideng ting kukachi now work can work. Chia working hand in hand can the Liberty Media management do what I jump to and I. Ujala koi koglu you can work to ke administrators negan to kekasen. A good chairman chia can possible. I want to admit before we quite die can and our guest. Mana deke ending played a very big role. The computer that we are using now, were it not for him, their computer can edit. Kuna china computer can get there, the can grow your bayer, bujo pial, computer yen, chim and tow, taban wo piet or there, and we are all looking good. Can I be wooding the other book late? We advise them. Lui kan wo kana ne chi wo reni utiyo ko tinga te le wo tin ka le go den kara bu kan bu loidi yana ka chiwo chop te chiwo chop sen kana without taking much of your time achana cha lo ne yen wo bu da bu je check yana ka binien ve ne ara na be ko be mia e ka lo be dap ke ko ka chi ko be la mai pe ku we ga der we busy when ka ko lo ai ke zaman tin cha ye go kana alle bu de appreciated buku dieng jamda buku squeeze buku loy within the shortest time possible we ke ko je ben ka we je ke le kuna ken video share ka loy share ran ba welcome engineer ban deng diar ding dengen benang within bulwel could be 100 bottom majung kur them welcome and from there ke our guest ko kake abe ngor ke jam tnon wo gun ter chia tradition mana de ke yen we gol pin ku lokunya but a chain to der kana bichin kedar bijobala to ran bro dala chol barena bro dala chol but for now would want to give this opportunity to Atong the work law addressed on the theme of a day the theme of today ku bejam can work a chin moderation did one beto bu jolwel ke question yelo but we are beginning sooner ko wobe yang nang weekly program buku ya host tekena wobe jo jamran ci Peter Lwal resident wobe jamran ci garang datam da yi gata mai ko guti eting bina ba chiangtin na ter ko kaka cool pay ku ne cool we will strictly talk to the theme of today, which is the role of online media in cohesion building among a South Sudanese community. Ian, welcome, engineer. I'm broad mute. Kubayin bay. Kubajam manwo. Shukran.
Ajang ko duat we jagalej. Thank you so much for this effort. Jagaloy back this occasion back launch. Uncle Honorable Atong Majong Kurkwer Balej for making time to Ben to the launch of this platform. Honorable Garanatema Yik, Chairman of Community to East, in challenge for your commitment. Jan Ben. Peter Luarech, you're doing a great job sharing knowledge, non koikwa. In challenge, you're making time. Could your honorable Dengda, of course, in absence, and in the guest of honor, Chocolate are confirming his availability. Could you chairs the communities to our area? Can Ben, could you ban Kachol Mobile Piok, or a top query? And Kim Wimaret, a Chukobu Queen Tal, who be with Chamwerke, or be jam, quite welcome. Kitwing, my interest in Liberty Media and Carbon Jamtin, and why I think such platform plus other platforms that have the same vision, why they should be promoted. Taban pan chiwen chiu where ukanong itong kwabo itong kule tong derech ku eto is actually a danger, to in a danger of disintegrating bria ku ko coin e ko nang outreach pa jamrut ayo kule man chibai where lakin kilib ko jori yok a lack of communication kwa tong it itself is actually an impact, or we call it an outcome, not the output of the war itself, because output yes, but the outcome, your impact you created, in disintegration. So we emphasize because in my opinion, na ko jamrot ke values I shared, ko jaye ko na no ko ter ka we discuss. But where do we meet? Where is that platform? Aliu. We've seen our society is breaking. Kuna something chieloi ko na avenues ka jam ka bayar yak. So ko abu goal socially you chi do lele okay a political platform, but at the end of the day, human being is political by nature. Ko ya chi karate siyasa is e ko ni ko ta so that in ko ba lele ko we ni can go violence bijal ke violence bay in a room for venting ya na in a room ba jam ko di ento ken ba lele ke ankim ngin ku tiang to ngai ku ram ku lo ran kraj lakini ba had an opportunity but we didn't talk an ba le ran der karana du wedenum na kine ping kam ran ping kam biran ping ku na kiran ping ran ba ping ke jamen lakini achi ko jamrut ke violence e bay because in the end human being to the core etok we all have common vision ko rambe mun mende ko ba mu bi aran ba dio ba nyang ping ping le cheng and no one wants be mende nyang trach ran mun e ko mende die ku ba lie pi ga mit pio. That's the vision of all of us. Lakini ko jola kek is how do we communicate this vision among ourselves? So at our level of our community, at our level society, South Sudan, a new nation, a lot of things are missing. Watching rules, rule of law. Actually, what it now watch and yen way koi when could buy my idea. So kiti in kuch ayang go le be atau piano talk. Or go le tong baran au baran ba de. Au baran de zadu know your own goals. You forget that those goals must be subservient to wider interests of the community or the society. Talking so appear by goal to by pursue by cheng. By chibli cheng to your almond gwaliu. So communication is the only tool to buy together. And the assumption that as Rani George Bernard Shaw, the single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. By talking, okay, one way, keeping, and that is an illusion until you get feedback. But I never jam gani yin. Lakin I never jam to kujel. Kwachira ambere bengeli bengeli okay kujel. Kachin interaction. When I interaction, I clarity. And wherever there's lack of clarity, along a possibility of violence. And that is why such platforms are quite important. Kubunanga media house that quite promoted. When we catch anong events ko na loike luika hosted management the school fees could be online could go fund me around $20 and we are postponing line then bla chairman to maybe $20 ku le chama $5 which is $15 we contributed we can manage it as a college lakini I can shared on a public platform being a shared can educate ping ku ko twa anya ko ne kene so ne kene anong two aspects to it anong social aspects ben values ko be bi wor jam kubuga ya jam in knowledge I shared ya ne mana le bugule wo jepo lakin po chen problem Jews are go po thousands of years ago but ke wherever they are they still share the values I jam ro ne de diet kula tong dunakin asa da jang deng chen ko has done a great job I can go on YouTube now with the IP tong jeng on YouTube I think we need more of us out there ko ya jam wo lo bugurut mo wherever we are we common value even if Joe Bera talking about America, or around Australian, or South Sudanese, or in East Africa, or wherever they are. It can have a sense of identity, a sense of pride in identity, a platform where we can a jam. So can I read? Now, without actually overemphasizing the importance of this media house, my own take here is the strategic direction of it. What the You've done your best. I think you've overestimated my contribution. Ideas gagale work, and this is very important. When it take what covered ko events ko social media women are very popular, and hope you guys we can band together and get unity. Can happen. Now, the next way forward would probably be, and this is where I've been trying to talk on with the honorable Garang, honorable Tong, is you see the biggest challenge we have as a society. And I think, hey, tao cái mà có giá trị anh ấy quẹt thoát chỉ cả giảm thôi, giang, chẳng biết đâu có giá trị yes. The biggest challenge in African societies, the chin bung dan Dr. Cloud Anderson chin queen, your powernomics. Ay lele mi chira ran chol yu wende. Ke ka jil ku jo ko du ko ran gere. Ale jolo du no rande, ke ku jo beden. So 95% of income ran chol ay spend in different neighborhood. Ku ran gere. In his book, if you get up in the morning, you run here, how much go I bread, do can run choli, and then you hang me. So the power, the compounding of wealth among communities, non-cultural, we are not able to build wealth because we don't believe in building ourselves. And this is culture we need to get away from. On Pani Jing, what Jing we were quite different. Oku, I get Iran Yargup, the Kobin on nya acting ranun ken yar ran ko mu cutting ran on kapiet ke mu yen that was we were smarter probably than cultural cock pinum but I think we are losing that with this education. So what am I trying to say? Ekiduone it will only survive the why investing resources go be a platform that boy jam kakwa so what community we must actually get into it. So how do you turn it into something that will survive? You must make it corporate, and to make it corporate I call modernize a common achievement on a platform can be quite even more than maybe 10 people we are how to talk so that people can discuss events together. So can I important, and I think this is the most critical aspect. And this is why I think now and in this event today of launching, I'm going to play something. We are adding into camera back so the next time bagagol agwana yati we are covered to $100 and charging within around cover this produce videos, and then that's how you build a society. So being a wedding the yellow card, you don't have to go to Freedom Hall. The low card to Freedom Hall kudamba piet ku tell in archive, and then someone pays for it $100 or $200, and that builds a platform for you. Whatever when I'm marked up, and we continue to support you. So honorable Atong, achiran with the opinion quite with that quite kingdom no common direction commercial benefits among ourselves key authority in charge of media actually is a tool that can be used to build peace or actually to disseminate destruction. I check the idea on Rwanda yen quite social events were especially quite when from we have managed through all these crises one between Tong Ben which is actually it was informed by our strong foundation socially work. And that we have the obligation, we are building that bond more quite tall can you root now ko ba ter ko ba ter when ko tie ki ko ri root ku ya to ke ter ku chila ti der pe yan te lo ko ter. And that value ako ba jalti atingen because actually ko reminder nga in ko ba ye no media houses ko community jam ni man honorable en daw ken ko wona jable usal ma kete yong ji wandi ben ko on ke to ka kuma ka because ka ngi ko jila ger kek ko bu ko yo be yatem garang I gadang ya joy magon chol by ako bu these media houses bu supported so in jangwana duot ambe kilke dich abaga yo ke contribution to camera ba we come no camera ali lakini yo tiong to kwere. I'm happy that banchi mane honorable total honorable den ben ko la chuka ali bi ba den camera to ba watch maybe next time ba we ka ko ba loy. So in short actually we finish with all be cham and jamaret. It is important bugunang forum e ba ka discuss apart from making it corporate. The most important thing e bugunang a power to talk and negotiate among ourselves. You know, Chogi Kuilu survive on 24 years. Kamoy. Again, you are that. We are investing in media houses. Gidan Kikuyi ko jam tong den ko ben. We go pure amu diar ken. We go encourage. We go even business platforms. I created through those communication. Could they survived? You know. So it's the same thing. Na bari hak man chi bari hak. Ako ya jam rot. Could be language be moderated. Na jam ko pe today ke chira where aj ben be. Be ko li jam ya. Be ra where aj lo le gara be gori yo. Be yung chan be ye ko wana nge jam pe. And that becomes a culture. Chan kri ben a bill. Lon ke pet a pioch. Na diet mendo ku tinga ke pet lo bai. Ke mena be diga ni ar ke pet. Na le gara ting ke pe we. Like I made the pie, all the time. It becomes a culture. So let's try to create a platform, do a culture of respectful communication, a strategic direction in terms of ideas, because I shared. So Ian we welcome. We know about Tong. I thank you so much for making time. I think she Jang welcome Taban, but actually will have gone nyal bujola pin. And instead be down in the banjadak kujoli jamu dak apia bia banda ne kon jam ne guest of honor bul ga big ben ga tuch hey fresh we ga ping kujoko ko ba jam. So I think am I qualified to welcome honorable Atong what was the program so I think I'm
you are very much qualified. Huh? You are very much qualified. That's a yakin.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Honorable
Tong
by welcome.
Atong a chat dropping. Atong a chat dropping internet there. I think a new upper math.
So yeah,
so what we can do?
Yeah.
What we are proceeding. Work you got the work one and Hipital wall. And you don't want to call it Junup. Chi internet chia mishkla math. So mention tonga tranchilu drop kana ka bujo bela tita math baden che ben which work there ka bujo be benjam. But for now a pitalwal yana kalaba chol ina je yegdama non bin chot. So kindly you can welcome pitalwal.
Okay. Welcome. Kubajam. But thank you for making time. So welcome.
Thank you very much, Engineer Denks. I really like a ping.
Thank you for making time.
Audience. Okay.
Thank you very much, Engineer Denks.
Audience, Kajaben, Kukeda, Chagamot. The organizers, Louis this event, put together. The founders of this program. I check them out by Chakalage. Banjarang at my moth again in Random Australia. Yeah. So in a get an engineer things here and an Katilo. When I was in Katilo primary, he didn't I get secondary. When you change up, is one of the people who very determined for the college that you inspire. So it's good that how can awake. In
Peter,
yes,
sorry. The king your earphone, right? Try to have earphone, the king, and then we see.
I check any I look in a quay ulorot. Which are a grand job? I'm a better ben.
Oh, okay, kindly.
Ki chogar ang jaba ang beben.
Okay. In the condo, ku begaran ben bajal ben.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, sure. I think Peter, in a can garang, Mr. Echo Chien Echo, I don't know, young Loyrot Nongen. Ben garang atem in Chumok in Chuba, welcome. Chukuting network, Louis Kama, you know, Honorable Bottom, a ben, yin engineer. So, what would you liab, Menchi, Honorable Bottom Ben? You will pick up from there, engineer, Honorable Bottom Bachol, and then from there we go to Garang.
Honorable, unfortunately, internet kind of young. That is the a reality of our life today. In Alwell, when you're welcome, and we'll count on you by encouraging media platforms, and that will be another way of bringing peace. So the way Alwell came up, well door, na ku koy ramda do, we are well, instead we are kitchen. So we welcome you and we appreciate that you're able to make time for this event. Kwayman ping and I think you are dropping, but it's okay. Na chaben baden ke you are welcome. I think I need to ga jang cha bela anchi bela do re pid jo wa jam di chen ben.
Hey,
Thank you.
Kalas quiz. Where viewers go Malaysia, a reality of life to tell within
Okay, go.
Panda.
Tage, I'm a jam de batul ke ni to chatting telefonato on. Sorry, I apologize.
Okay, welcome,
Yeah.
welcome.
So ane to one ke well rani chol ding rani to pin chol katilo. That was about 20 something years ago. Ku dato ke we ke angot ke to intin liberal. So in engineer ding in challenge the support chain cake. Honorable Tong Chamot, Koi Kok Benele. Ran Balager and Chol Magding, in the UN about 2-3 days ago. Kulega program yellow rot. I was not aware when getting programs low road. Chibelli can you a bill a thing. Keen Kichol Loy, Kujia Jam. Jam Bajana Doire, Likin Adigaling Loy, quick clear by Twinkle Key, Panichol Kenyan. Kichol Rambe pull together. Could you get on the Kanyar cakes? The reason why we start up Africa World Books to ensure that our stories are documented. Kubiki Chijen, veterans who fought the war, they have liberated us, but it's enough. In waiting under Runketra can do South Sudan, and we are doing the publications to ensure that documents are kept for the future generation big benefit. You could do online to learn website share, koi idol, koi loy thing apple. I'm not playing. It's nearby. You can loy kaka. Not playing.
Welcome, Ben Leng Marquek. Road mute, huh? Kindly. Road mute.
Yeah, so Lokoi Kok work on Bongok during the migrations. Kukwela Kukul, Kwaka Lu Wirtubu. I want to go, how about Miss Bigadias Australia? Aku kul ken aba lo Indian Oceans. Big ko nyadi. E ba ko kul bu documented go mi go Dubai wade. Yen ne ke loy wo ke loy ke to make it short leng manyang di cha mo kun cha lech ki bi wo che wel juj but e bugu ben yen a word of encouragement kri Africa. It is because people is scramble for leadership ki loy already and people don't see the gap ki cha thing now a gap of what is needed when ke ko back address kura yugra and see that gap chiting kului supported. You know, go blank less problem. Kaja be are working on specializations. The importance of it, part of it, a job creation. How do you create job? The mentor in Kakuma Kene, Kulalagaladian body advertise through Liberty Media, and I pay the fee. Market job I created. I live revenues, I live bay to the country. A community engagement. I live coach, chopping Kyle, Kawan Chimanwana, the kilo Dutch week. I just been through Liberty Media. That was easy. I here Australia, kuka chaka chapiang. So elon pitu wati chan chaka tak regardless of the age. Ke nge ako bekele kukuni rembe ya loy. Loy kada because of niar. Africa well buga kati hindana. Achin ke ben betin ke konyo wogu mana ke gogu yuthin. But do you know why we are doing it? Aloy ko chana niar bu. Woga chilatin because bugu we Dai we were to pull out already. But because we're doing it chana niar. In Australia, a few years ago, Wogachi lip to Juba Halan shop. The reason you were Juba Halan shop live, Kongo Gato. Ayukula, I look away around to Juba. Makabegu thing in Australia. Bugajam, our Juba in Australia, Bugajam about it. Yesterday, I gelatin. A chalatin, Kayala Mirpio, but in Juba Bagating. The same thing, Liberty. Kumogo twang be akre wade. The most important things, Ebelang koi the founders, keg big pianial. Abuto Jiman EKTN. Abuto Jiman the cock, Jui cock, Piel cockto. If that is how you look at it, Quibble will be chava pit. Challenges, Ato, but challenges I go overcome with hope. The legging in the Kaloi, Kaki Ben, Jolario, the Thad. There are few times Chineke walk a cholo ko friend or Juba. Kwele baga belui. But my answer has always been aya lola yin knowledge. Dai kawaja envelope eloy. Envelope eloy ben P. Kawai no the boy agaloy abamu. A che job. Chaka pinga pia weti yin duot. Queen a jang. Aya lola dai kawaja envelope eloy ben P. Ke boy agaloy abamu a che job. So what I want to say, I say balu dilang job and binaran. I say balalu to der wini and juir and binaran. Ega duhan in chagol. Ama chaka gol. Inga bwela yin will get Africa well books. Corbett advertisement loy. Inga libi wala yin will community do mule manyangdi. Ko dengan wedding den ko bika advertise. Inga bwela yin will ko honorable tongues. Today and den ko beloy. Inga bwela yin will go bang garang atem da yi den ke den ko beloy and get an engineer den diar. So ke kabalo media ko ke leng pin no my cake. Ina keti ina will take thin. Kumal da dwell through them. So a kitaka gole. Kudera alaben mi agula ko la tena yang. Kulele kinaka ko la yende. Achanda apale na lele quit and never wins. Da buku pala chanleng pia jating tin ke kina li jala na bloga bichon rande. So da chaka yeta ke chaka ta piondu ben. regardless of the challenges katam ka baga kwanchok an ran to ko man ngot chan bulu la ngot ma baga de gol ku lo pol chiel ka lo bi ko nge lwa ma mer wadit we weti we chakale kan wil ka le wil ka de po ku nge jam area business nga jaman tin because ene ke loy net ta wan tin ke ban we support it wonen ko lo panyang alen juara kon wer fin ku biro ti ren ko bige abi kedang abi kar ko abi juara bige kati ngon ko abi kon ke kai wen kon tiep wan chana pinga ji chol an ti kiz ga di Australian dollar cha ben toy ku jala la kake abi team de duora jang tu ke nyu ku ka wa chen ga piu ke alo lin duoda de piu to ilom ga ke gol ke gedek kwa mi kiz ko ke di jaba ga matin chan be alip ku chan ko ko wer ke aku ko la loy da yu ko pet ka loy ki maratin chan ba ya part of it tomorrow le inga ga loy gana men chi wo lo nyo ko ke alo la ran de chi real bu ko baj we ti ki chu ko lo nya cha ga lo twen be akrata de re bedeng kun junu either in 1,000 years to come e ka be alo ke ko lu yin e lo ku ra cha ga lo kwan chu ke we ju ko chol ku da la kwan chu ko wo charu dirmia ko wo boli ma lai ko ko lo ko lo nya ki ene ke alo la twen de ba ka so an ngur ga chol community man ke wepi liberty media ako supported that they be a well book be advertised in the future in Juba. We can use your services willing also around Juba the koike albu ko ngur ge ko le that a small fee ke that is how we will support you that they ran to in Australia kulen equipment ke kar ke kulen ka chika yo ke we be supported yen an ci be bera pay kre documentary ci we jamtin ku ne ke area ya le ke ne cha le ko gutti ban ko ma nyanga cha le last year ku jale ko nit ko ja tok veterans are aging ku their health care deteriorate so why don't you take audio we can record it ku be job and transcribe later on but to condition to ba tin ci ban belo ga ci rabale mana can finances kun ama da to ko tin pire ci real kwa cha lele le ban da bai cha bele ko chi agra yu na lu nyi ko chi cha ga ate ma lu nyi ko ju ko chi mani bol ma du da lu nyi ku ke junu pin di wai wi jal but what junu pin don't know they are important ne ke jal gran the information ne jan gran ku chi dung ka li ko kun alen ko piu ji ke ne ideas ko ju to man it is because the idea kana chi wan ku ka li ko pin ali ka kun ra chira lu nyi kana dia wana we ya ga dia wi jal ku information ji jal gran kene waiting during the last few weeks book chuku publish achene facebooks bala juba wajibo to wagi over 590 books to different authors through Jamstart Africa World Book trying to support our authors free achin ko kala watch ko chin ko kala supported ay ko lo bikala gam ke give and it costs money to book be edited to publish it to ship it also tin kwan kare ga bika wa ke ba awan wo chui mo edit ku te ku bo ga chin juba kulwela yen lomo bunga lekin gadio memo for tomorrow yen ke reason yewo yen ke reason wa ne wo ga yewo bo ta ro dirchin because ko ngwen wan tar ba a ci diop kura le ke jala ke kene ko kol gor ke ngu budun ga yen ke generation bu ben tomorrow yen we will join us on the process of fighting illiteracy lack of reading culture among our people documentary wale loy there was a time she won you a jangachal birasword ku en ku banden choria banden mak ku ko ci dun jagay wan ja bor ben ci bele yang le beloy an ci be yo so ene ci den biur ci be toj bla bay kene the gentleman ci ge record bela loy a ci maktam de tree in Australia ko America ko Canada ci ben kaba call them 7,000 kene ku chak ke do duona loy weti make ka ke ga lu nya dung ran ci ra guiri man ci wer guiri aga loy ke be la guiri de ke ka ke jor recommended rapping mamre ya ku ping lo al bulu manyok ku ping jang ga tiong ku ping leng manyang dit make liberty media ke cheaper ku ka portable. These are the right people because people learn from the past.
Sorry, by interrupted. Sorry, by interrupted. Malaysia, yimbe jamdo bagadan. Go ku rotetar. I'm sorry. And I can't the man bi waka kadan. Go ku daj mate bari no ku steder. Na chike ko work there baden ka benang daman tin bi ben yoga. So kindly, I'm sorry.
Yes, okay. I'm talk. Yeah, no. Achiraj. Nan to tell why good man jamwe. Ta the time ko win go ben gan ka loy. So I'm talk it ne. But kill we la ka ne. In changi do ku da to ka kuma ke kulwan dier ko ka kuma. Loy cultural dance. One of the people which look I guess the speaker. Ku ki chale ko to ka kuma chalo la ka kuma ji for 29 years. Alo Dubai mi bale bai. Lo alre chito in Australia. Telen Dubai mi bale bai. A question long ko dai ku lo we. Braro ya ti jung bale bai. Ku na mo ko jite ne. Ku support dun ka un chalwel. Ku ngor ko lui community lo e rich. Ke lo ke ko kre tomorrow. Da chaga next time ngoro chol ko ku be din yin support in ka ga. In anchi ber we chaga lech. Da chala lo ber fe ke na kan we first time lekin ka jaka to ge buke we ana jam from the business perspective ku ba we in a hope because there are a lot of challenges ra la gating ke we la lim ko ku ka leng jam ko ra la ngi gol ji lu pin ina ke leng many people lo ga chi lo pet ku ka yin thiu ki ku ge ri andu ren jel chi latin ba ge ki chi thiu ke ja le du ra jang tu yun cái chalo la man chi we liberty media chi we en gadang ke chi pedwan ai wa ne lo do da jang media chan angi jungan lo le ale bela taw han ko kimen chi we ting chi ko la kon nyin ku men chi chin tia la liberty je ina kan so ne le ken we ku our support abato ken we ku angore chol ko to chin mer wo chin tin bu camera wo chi men gol wo en today ku ko bu tomorrow ke bi camera bu wo next week kawun ci dong ci langa abi mak bela yen week by tomorrow ko ni ka be my support ko ta le ko da ku no honorable tong in cha lej cha ben leng manyang di cha lej in ka tan engineer de in cha lej duot ku jay na jang cha lej kwam ko ra ni chol wal rej ding from Australia and to Western Australia chal ga any time de ni wi ke ba ke bi kon ne question no where ke ana ready because community e kida chin ko to moro to yin kuen da ju chin mat ke chirnte de birande be chin mar kan be la ben kura pan way today ku chagu du jari hak ku le bag di be lo tomorrow kwan ku du jari hak kana chira blo so we chakale jan ko jiran thank you
shukran ni jugle jaret Peter ne ke wel jake glwel kan ke weling jake glwel kaka tunan ko dai we chu ke gleja der taw chu eta wan wok wo bi ko woja abe chen da man bi wo music be ata wo chen jamen very interesting ko jo jaret o ke ko jam te kan yin chu le ni ke wel ko jake glwel gal ba lwel ya det chan ba tong honorable tong ma jong kur ba jo welcome ku the work address that man the crow man ra na ta tong run ka dero gutok yena lu piori la re ga chi gi chin ma re ga chi go bu kwai chok ke ti ni chai liberty media chen dang bi a kol chen ma ni dang bi a kol ya lu re kwai chok a ba ba kwai chung run ga dero gutok ku ke yen to wa deal ga chi yi gi chin to yen we mi ga kro yin peter lo we do no wen ya lu le cha du ya bu kwai chok ana nen ke lai riok nya ke bu ngo ke dai wo de ado zin cha le ni ke wel ja ke wel ka ku ne support don ja gam kana without taking much time ke kan yar ba honorable tong ma jong kur ba welcome ku book address ya der on this topic yene ke cha media kana be tong be they understand better than some of us a channel media and objectives ke kuma toke kan ke authority e ga ngai yong was supposed to be mediative in the society kaga uchi ka ga jal I believe we ga kai ne ka they authorized big licensing they ka revoke and jala law out of the main kadang objective and supposed to be mediative ke yana ga yake nan real yana media houses ko gun ke ga tiyo to e chala jal tere ke yana ke supposed baloy she will address us on that on how we will achieve peace among our people. Media welcome, Honorable Batong, Majonkur, or address. Shukran. Tanonko Jame Adere Bayran Kadanyan, and Chair, my brother Dow were my main annual, chair requesting Barana Bay, because the young and quite Kayana go to it. Ke chicken chiran pingi kuna nen quite often in go go eating chicken. So welcome. A very possible actually when a deng look at the chideng well encore go yin what was there. So kindly welcome. Honorable Tom.
Ian, I hope I'm clear. Network Aluyan disturbed so much from my side. So I hope I am being heard clearly. First of all, I am so happy and honored to be in this StreamYard meeting or sort of, I will call it a meeting. And then at the same time, it is so informative because in social media, now on Facebook now, then those who will watch it will definitely be more than those who will watch SSBC. So I am happy and glad that NB Koju Yarida Bapping and my voice will reach other people who are not able to watch SSBC. So it's a pleasure, and my appreciation to Liberty Media founders, because idea, by the way, idea yenikela something at the end of the day. It's you come up with idea, have a vision, and then try to work towards implementing that idea to become something tangible. And it is a start in your mind. So I really appreciate you for coming up with that idea, and not only coming up with the idea, but also implementing it and trying to develop it to become something. So I really appreciate you for that. Before I start talking, Anang Ranchol Sule Haruna or something is advertising something that is not supposed. It's misleading. So I kindly ask you to block that person, not to interrupt the viewers. Thank you so much. So media. What is media? How do we define media? Because I think so media when we talk about media, what does it mean to a vulnerable person who is in the village? To me, media bul yupi na nang tong ka bula yupi. There's a specific sound na chi bul yupi jana ka lwela ka nang tong wet ka. Be ready. Na chi yupi in a different way, then it means anang kapi at loiro. That is simply media. Achi kawaja jalban Lui developed their own ways, but we used to have it in our villages. We have media, and then the way of communicating information to each other. For example, in 70s or 60s, kokwan kapani jeng ke information yode, including wir, because this is something we are known of. So na bela kanang wir ye communicated a ping, for example, a wir broloy pawel, ye ping de patu itlana de kanang wir roy lot pawel. That is simply media. It's something you try to communicate to kokun ke your audience ku kokor be ping that information. Yene ke media. We came and termed it in our own ways, but that is simply media. Why is it important? That is to come back to the theme of the today's stream here, and it is the role of media, the role of online media in cohesion building among the South Sudanese communities. And I think our people, Kokwa and Kapan Bor, are doing very well in terms of this, by the way. And I will just take a very simple example of Buldane Jiang. Now, is the top among us Buli Dieri Junub Sudan. Maybe later on you can count actually, but Bulijing, why? It's because Buldana Panbora ye dear could tell with social media. Then everybody will look at it as something nice. It is on YouTube. Even me to Australia and Canada and US are dancing in a very better way that even our own people cannot dance that way. So it shows Lana Adeke online media is not bad. There were bad ideas about what South Sudan is or what people of South Sudan are in the perspective of Koko Bangkok. It's simply because the media South Sudan is a war zone. People are being killed. Even achati chanum kain anang ki chola non gunman ko tomno nang border rise there's I ko page with one yega choy with Toronto I got page. Then there are other things you can read about South Sudan, very negative. In the airports na chat, kulor in certain airport kugama passport, mimbe anything South Sudan. Then the question is, South Sudan, why are you fighting yourselves, you guys? That will be the first question. Then before they give you the service that you are there for, you have to respond to them because they want to know. And I'm sure those who travel a lot and they can attest to that, they can confirm is because the media have preached South Sudan wrongly to the world. And it is our role, South Sudanese, to correct that image. And it's through social media, it's through online media, not only the social media, it's through the online media that we can come up with what South Sudan is. We display our cultures to the whole world. We let them know that this is what we do. But this is who we are, This is South Sudan. This is our culture. These are the food we eat, and this is, these are our streets. These are places. Lebeweke bentina korbaran ben for a korbaran ben for let's say someone wants to go and discover a new place. Come to South Sudan. Go to Boma, for example. See different things. See animals there, here, and there, and so on. So it's through preaching to the world what South Sudan is, leave alone to generate wealth in an cake by other people. But we preach the South Sudan that we want people to see, bunyot to the world, and that is through an online media. Facebook came to existence in 2004. Mark with some colleagues ke kujela friends ke roommate in Harvard University thought of okay, why don't we have a social network where I can talk to all of you together in one place. And today we have Facebook. The whole world is using to communicate, to do other things. So I believe social media or Facebook in specific, one yene nyuju ko pinya, and that is just referring back to the Liberty Media. It was not for you know, only to bring money, for example. The idea was to connect to themselves. Then it became something nice, so they thought of, okay, chokuye platform be ko kokolatin. And today, Mark is one of the people who had uh, money, a billionaire today, or call it whatever, a big I mean millionaire. Of course there are different millionaire, billionaire, whatever. So he's one of the biggest who had a lot of money, and it was a very simple idea. So I believe Liberty Media be something in future with our support. It's very important also to have objectives, like the clear objectives that talking away now, and keka ya ka korba ke loy implement na gul ke panden bor yen kor ku bu kon loy in light. Then we come to South Sudan and so on, because it comes slowly. You gol pandun ku jel ben bi. So watching Yegol, walking Koigol, a true Yegol. But at the same time, we have to have limits. For example, why I'm saying limits, don't assume now what on Korbijam KBD authority now, and she wants to start controlling. It's not controlling, by the way, because now kuje mu to kuyi mu ikalaya backfiring on you. Even Facebook today, if you put something uh, chin in a bit of incitement on it, or an insult, or in chalad or hate speech, in a block for 27 days. You'll be blocked for 27 days. You are not able to post anything. You can be seeing the post, you can access messenger, but you cannot post. So you need to have objectives, limitations, le عشان شي كدون يني لوي كيب دوا chien. So it is not something new. It has started long time ago in our history, or until today, and it is not bad to pick it up. We enter the digital. Go on, no, let's go to the digital. And that is like what the Liberty Media is doing today. SSBC at all, radio at all, lakin is yiraniban yeping. I'm sure today patu yid matyang nanang mentong awalan totne kutingin lan adika tong is online kachol koy kwan ko kwandenda kulela tong ajam no to jam anything, and then they will come and all sit, and the only that telephone ku daika. So deep in the villages, it is reaching them. Deep in the villages where SSBC cannot go, Liberty Media will go. And this is what we want. It is the idea on John Gering will taking town to the villages. Eke only bisukul jor lere ke pane jing. Eke only be panakim jor lere ke pane jing is also to take the digital life to also the villages, to the villages. So I'm sorry. I hope I have not taken a lot of your time. I was using the phone, the computer, the what. I was trying to get a better network. Ashan bana listening to the rest who have spoken, but unfortunately I was not able to get all the presentations. Chikagam, I can ping ben because
Network atong nga tingi the way.
was going on, and that was hello.
Okay.
I got disconnected before I finished.
Come on,
Yeah.
Lotwing kindly.
Yeah. Then the last thing is about dear. Dear also I jam about who we are, and then I doing for generations. So the same way in a dear care be doing a be meet ke bena ping lana de nang dear ke kwat. And this is work a yinga on work a year juangnar, for example. Then the youngest kid in a juang can sing that I ana juangnar. For example, I'll be like, "Ache wawanga watching wapa to you," and then I don't know when it was started. You know, akwa zaman goleyen kereyen, but then that's how it goes. You know, they will tell you, "Nga kwe na war," you know, chin pantongini yene kongor. So it's a communication that is being passed to the coming generation unknowingly. We do not know lana deke, we are passing it to the generation to come, but that's how it goes and it gets circulated. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I am really happy to be part of this, and I wish I will be called in any other time to participate. I will not have any problem, because this platform is where, you know, a lot of information a little lobby is through Liberty Media and such kind of organizations. So I had people contributing. So I will not be out of that. Definitely I will do. But Kekar Balweli is that Liberty, in order for Liberty to go kubnang help Libiyu and other institution, for example, look akor binang a name, akor binang a name, akor binang a registered company that will do that. And I'm here offering myself to register for you the organization. I am a lawyer, by the way, by profession, and a lawyer. I am advocate. This is where I am doing my full-time job, because as you have seen, I'm sharing the board of directors, and that's not a full-time job. But because you might go to the media authority later on and you need, and there will be conflict of interest, na and a company registered, then I will get one of my colleagues to register the company, and I will pay the dues. So all the certificates that you need for the registration, I will do it for you as soon as you are ready. Just give me the vision and mission of the company, and I will register it for you. Around $1,000. That's how we register the companies or organizations. So I will register for you the company. So thank you so much.
Yeah, what honorable Tong Chukulej and Kawel Chikek Luel Kaka Chulu Kayin. And I believe the Nang Kachuke Glomtin we quite warning this idea. Jala quite you Koguna Kachuke recruited. She are seeing a future in this idea. Yenin Chukulej Red, Nekawel Jake Luel Kaka. Yeah, Nachalunu Luel, Honorable Deng Dandeng Maleg. Yen anong ka jwe and domnum kuka atoge lugu bakek there in the middle of this talk. Men jemo kene Honorable to Day-1 Minister for Foreign Affairs to Anji Chal kene Louis sworn in as we speak Day-1. Kene yen a chi and domnum. But we will be here on Sunday. We believe Bidiang Ben at Lenda Maniok. Kaka Chien Domnum, Ukeka Chien Pen Ben, and I chi Laban Baden, Keke Honorable Deng Dow, Gichia Pen in a can. Go Ben Deal, Kabijam can wake. Be me, I want to be Miati, Kekana Boom or Gulu find out Nongain, Kabung or Gato could be back in Cool B and Ben, Jalake Koi Kok Ben can. Chan Chabi the red Kuala Jilla Lemon Cake. Aya lelen gulu but din to tau the Indian when atau can, and from there wabe president elect of Duke community in Australia ban leng ma ko deng abu ben chol bu ka address garanga teme der chi network a chi en loy kuna che ben ke ka ben jam lek yo lekin chi ay boren batawa chi o ngado chen chi to ne anu ke de jataw ina tong ban jam di jo gadan ke yenan chi rol pet gudi dangie.
Thank you.
Atong da di nu ku to wen ina le batwa WhatsApp. What for what la jam will play?
I will definitely do that.
Yeah, do
Shukran.
that.
We take a break a bit, and from there we'll go Ben God Benin. We chuk ek lej chak yo wa ton wo ye bring tin kor ku bugu la daw bugu du ni jam dai ku bugu jam da bugu di ngiran ke kim I don't know ningran ngore kiron mit sorry Malaysia na yero ping e komat yana ka chan ba di biara chen di rino ma so we chuk ek lej we ko wen ci daj ben wona golde ku jala koy ci ba ben ci lay yene ko lele ko ton wo na zaman te no ben ko ba diang to ker ban deng daw na kan kun ci leg we kana to the swearing in the minister for foreign affairs yene ke ministry de to wonten ke deputy aran kana a ci lon kana ci ndam no ko kana ka loro wan te a ci ron nge ke dane nga to tin yene ka to ko bien ben tin ana woni ci ro lo wan te be minister yene to be ger ku bi minister jadid ke kana ken hono bo deng daw ken be yek daman min runa pe woni yana ci wok promise na de na ci daman yo ko ben aw kuy mana de en swearing in be de ngamen before kana rete me ke ban leng ma ko deng yene ka ba chol ku be jam kan wo ko we viewers wo dai mane ko yo ko lele ko we ko lu comment chulon lele ku yen we would love your interaction through comment lekin we keep it healthy bugro da way ko ko ni arbe alele ko we ko ke mat ko che ke da ko pin that is what liberty is so we chu ke le ta chu ton wo ko le yo wa ta ka ban le ngwa ko den ni ka ba chol ku be jam kan wo welcome ban le ku buku zaman ku jogadam na chu garam baden ko bitio ko be jo bangor ko ba mi awonen ko e ke chu ke yek mia welcome chairman elect welcome chairman elect
Thank you. I will chào mua bên anh chị bên honorable atong chào mua kujola engineer deng dia ku jola we ban lo del wal re ku koy ken ben ku koy to studio itene wo chak mo terin kan ya le ana mo takir we pingen na chan en anong yiko chiene to won we pingen mo
in pingo ai
ana mo takir we pingen na chan en anong yiko chiene to won we pingen mo ko dare yen an kele ma ko ndeng malo man chiwerin ke ting ten an ci baay ban cham mo koy dai ne ko le ko pie lo ro a juera pie daret juera pie daret ke chogan chabo yen ka balwel we chatting tin manda nan an ke chairperson the Duke in Australia 5 days ago a ci jam wono do da jam pu te chol yo lo yin ben le gin chuk invited a juera dan buk loy anong media dan kor buk loy ku yin ben duk in chuk chol ko nong ban ju chuk chol be ben ken yin ami ar ku bato ni yakol cha ben jo le jaret ya lo wa ci ko pio cha tak ba koy kuon ke trial kwa no connection kana we ba ka ya chol ka kuni no ngana juer pie loy ke e ko pio daret ki cha ben le ge cha ben le ben an chi du kwan kai ben ko nan kin yeriel an kin du yeriel ban ka ken loy ni ta o ki twan a cho pen loy ka ya nan kin yen riel de du so ran to riel de du ka yi chandit outgoing office en ka biya kilui ran kin en ka bala yo na wa nan kan kirin ke ting sura dia cha ting kurin ke kan man en ke loy chan ke cho ba ma ji u ka loy ke Australia ping de na mit tutui kana kin ran nyot ke chiro loy kara na le ping mandara an kana chi kwan ke banyi duk ka loy ka duk but kan wan wok ten ale bay bi ke cheping tutui en ke bien erin ke cha ting ka kin yen loy ku na woy wan bato ka chi bo ka chi le pia duk pio chi le pia duk pio chan ken wan wok a ken bay ping ko chirin ke ting Facebook mandaren an chin baited kwenan kin yeriel kan chi le ba la jam ro le duk we cha le ja juera pia daret juera pia kwen ke ka ye ko ke support na non ka lo ke ko community ka ye ka support ku ke cho ben e yunti yena yen jam yena ye long red bu ko to dor bu ko to chen na non pia lo ro ke bi ro ko ke dia ai lo ro duk ke tuj be ben ku bobo lo ro bor ke tuj be ben ku boduk lo ro tuj ke bor ben ku boduk en ka juer pia ya chan wole weruti cha juer chirkene chalo chak loy ba wo choltin yen lwel won cha lwelen ke tande ana le ata uriel miak ke pie loy ma mer yang dit u ke pie loy erjonga pe abu ya rom kuma nen kina yeriel chan bi jam re den ke mesin ba ben lewe ku mi pio chan ba ke chirken ba chier wono wek ku niar ba ko nyawor side chan wen ke pie loy community ken ke ya support dia en ke ya miar yen wo bai wo chak le jaret ana chi bi jam kai ban an bi jam kai lek chan ana chi tawrin ten kai ban but loy de duka ken taw na chin ku pie ta chan ben lek bai yen in do ra jang ku jo awa ti to ken yin ben ko ku no mtu ben a gyer pie chak loy yen ke daw dia walk ko community to bara ke pie loy ke tu yen ke ya ke pie da chan walk wono connection o ma ke pie dun yen ke ya ke pie da ke pie kra chi wo yo yen ke ya ke daw dia ayo rom aye na ya ngot ke choy ke chiro jartin korba loy cheria ki to piotin chan wo tieng tin gyer chi wo gol wo no connection we ka chan wo yi wit activities ye loy ba ban ayo ko receive tino we chabab ban gol wit ye lor ye ka chitiek ya kunom kok ye ka loy ayo ko dai ting ayo ko pir we information ayo yo every day ayen wak chu le jaret a juer ken anga abin yali abutie we kwen ke kor ke choy ban atia kan yali wo dio ko won chi chol ko yemuksulin ku chu ku le an cho juer cho cha bu kwer pet ti ma won chi engineer chen jam chi le la pet mande yen ken a kor wel pet a chan ke choy ken bai ku golen ka wel pet ka yen ke jam tin a chan biran dang biting a juer ken e ki rana ben ci gam biran be ben miak ku jeme kwere yen ke kor ayen we bai kayle gobdi a che maktab chanan ken yeriel kayle ka kunum dun cha support 200 en ka biya loida en ka biya loida kuna la ben riel miak ke ye ban loy aye loy open de ben aye loy community de ben kwen ka yen pia da chan biran chol kran to riel chan bu ken community bela loy rul community a chan wo a chin kile bi ban loyel ke che community yen loyel a chin kile bi community loyel ke ban lutin a juer ben e ya sharing ba ka kun ba ka share ba ko ndun ba ka share ti mane loy piede e cha la ka ban wan ban do da jang be ba yi chandit ba froch yen ke ban da ku bu ja ko je ko man kene la yogo ka wedi abu ko ke gan kai lek an bi jam kai lek pa juer dun a pieda re da bi ne ali tiei pa juer ti kan ne ali en ke aloy ban a ko loy ke ayo support ren ko un ku wa ku jong di la je ne ali bu to kana we pa juer dun la pet. Thank you.
In chu le jaret ban leng ma ko ndeng ye du pachok where kan ka chro luel to ngi, and I would want to admit to non ko dai na de yen where kan ka jadeng luel kindly ban leg bro mute. Yeah, shukran ninja late. Where kan ka chro ping mana de yen yin in ji kwan ku yin ngot ki ken yeg real awan kana a chu gor ke president elect a chan ngot ki ken yeg real, and I'm seeing yena get ja garan un bin den ku bain de duk chu recognize that then to wenten yena ken gu yo ku ke waw ku ke tan bu bay mar jadi a chan e wuti ngen ko chong chen ke bay ke a rom online ko ga le rod wel chi pet wel chi ko mati ku ke wel ke ko mati kenene ka chol wo we ko toten we believe rani cho opinion leader ran wona ben ku be ben an independent position bi en ben jamtin ku wer wel chen ban ko tegi e ko ngey ye ban chi riel wona ken ye riel ke wer ba deng wel e wer ba mari yen ke yen ke waw ku ni akole yen in chugu lej ke wel chake wel kake ran chit garangata ma yi aliu ku alui network ken le ben yen ke chogra ni cho dictora gwena jang minded ye na to ka buo kadang I think is logging in ke ga koi kwan ge dong for today big work the address ku be jam dan de ko le be diang to ke chetok so damantin kor kan le be nang music thing ba play uh, and from there we will get to know na chi go ben chane like 1 minute na chi ben okay well and good na ken ga ben I'll give a way forward amane yoko we lui din dan when yoko lui enjoy ke ane ne ara ye lui ba ga wa go ene ke wer ya tema dul dul wel wer ken na chan yar e lui le pen chi chang tiang piu kana arwai ka wo
Chon jate din di na. Ek
kala
father
ke
to
now
boy.
tin ba play
But check.
kala ke loy
Yeah.
we chu ke lej oh Malaysia Victoria Gwena ja yeah um shukron we koi ngor dai koi wenti du ke kin ka ke a chi lo ka bo ku wo bi chen tar men bi wo chen tar kana ko ye Peter walon en ko da
Tana toharun yak han chol mi ka panda kwit New Sudan bika mi nyol bai bika panda nyar
In production.
kodo jaga Nyali jangira den chichaka nang aduna wer de wa konya mala binda you weather chaka konyo Johnson dagala ta konywa wat ko bolo ala recheding atemi yang atim mila babo kwen tiu sudan abduga kukul kapande abyar chagwe jan garang mabiu ijawana jato kudok nangenge we janang ni wedya to ke chang da chamero mi ga junho to ka kukul chalun we Victor banya jato bengi we bedu panda to ke chang da chamero mi ga junho to ka kukul chalun we Chabo jagagor atemi yang atim kaya will be mi kwadwa ni pinda atemi yang atim anyot kwer buke janyo dole negalam Ya boy jagagor atemi yang atim kaya will be mi kwadwa ni pinda elwale re de denga nyot kwer buke janyo dole negalam Nyali jangira den chichaga nong aduna wer e wa konya mana bina you weather jacket kwanyo Johnson dagala ta konywa
shukran shukran
atemi
banya
yang atim mira bebo kwen New Sudan abduga kukul kapande ate wanja ganyoro ka kindiri New Sudan ni mare chang panda daga wawa kukul mi kena chila dirora kuitonda kuipanda yo kemiri chang na bakaya jaga moto ikibai ni arbia kwena kukul kapanden kaya kul kagarawin bi bai ke Nyali changira den tijak no aduna wer e wa konya mele pinda you weather jacket kwanyo Johnson dagala ta konywa wad bolo ala rejeding atem
Thank you very much. Dine ko na channel well we kai kolon chikato wa jiman my friend Agwer from the US ku jawo dia. So did a log in a meaning. So thank you very much. And you call it Agwer welcome from the US.
yeah shukran Peter ne din pie jata ukan yen wo cheneng dictor gwena jang minded yeah wo cheneng dictor gwena jang minded joining us a part of today's discussion. Dr. Agwena Jangmindita Lui, Ken Department of Consumer Safety, Consumer Safety Inspector, United States Department of Agriculture. I'm sorry, the chane in Kwaegrang. Yana get Lui and then I can kuke Rantong Chuchol Eder be a part of today's discussion. Randet Bani Eder, Osal, Kachoma Bilpio, Yen Bain, the Yun the Dup, Pan the Juba, Cake at Chuok join. Ku watch Rera Mat, Daman Chetek, watch that Galwana Mat. So man when you do gal kana ko ka buke gi opportunity ben a few minutes bike glom ko be jam kan work. So in banya gwer ya le internet was very stable. Man very stable kan internet the ran she was get your mobile piok. Ya tinga man very stable. Ko internet can I mean the connection net dot ben ria kele ke ko ke juba. So I would want to welcome Kachul Mobile Piok mentor internet de kalu kana buok address na je to ke jamba den ke Dr. Gwena Jang ma interview ben ben jam kana work. So kindly usas ping in and you brought and mute ku ba jam no work.
Okay, and young viewer, kujala quite online event, kujala quite die, okay, young can.
Yes, in pink why?
Okay, very good. So and then take a chunk of the job when I get on mo, so I'm going to speak to first and foremost, koi ba keng le ja koi ke Liberty Media, can take and invited by joining this discussion. Based on kitchen again, the Tawan we are invited, role of social media or online social media in regard to community cohesion. I think can uneka be and jumping. So we are quite Liberty Media. We're quite leaderable because you know what being widely who cái duy lời ok về cái lời from the US và về cái lời South Sudan và cái lời Australia và cái lời Hàn Quốc cái thing through media to Liberty Media cái này cái cái này platform này cái bay trước cũng có you know cái mà đi cái cái người cái này cái việc cái cái chân cái gần người yang ka ler pa na ken ka ya gani yake so ko ya kwai Liberty Media ku jala da social media outlet we lo le ni do na community ya ka ko ke ka ya ka ya ke nyoti ku ka ya ke tin ko to gan ni ya ke tin I think you are playing a big role so ya social media outlet you know by bringing our community
Sorry ban catch you by interrupting you non ko ju dai ne har kin we kin yan na kin any issue that they are kindly requesting big yilo.
Okay, to tell anyway, that kind could I when I got to Angela Markovic can mass so because of the current situation. So anyway, there are Kuyan Kana Kikan outside. So when you learn to cover your quite Liberty Media, we're quite limited who cover your community leaders with which you can lead it. Nanning event will take you about it. Cái cái quay quay cho nó ăn được của cái nhu cái lời của gì chẳng đã về các cái development chút cái là đi so cái này cái việc này qua lấy vô cái quay cho Liberty Media thì là other media out there to South Sudan to the outside and so you are actually doing a great job in terms of community cohesion so can I let you away that however, social media command and some of our community members can use that platform kidang to in the something that is negative. Cái brand là riopio awal lebih bersama dengan lebih riopio. So ka kaman I kato. So ke my message to all of us so we ko je ya dai ka social media ko je live on social media. I want to urge all of us we are using this platform for constructive discussion. Kawan bepan ada letre, kawan mani kawan community, kaya ya nyar kaya ya through media outlets, Liberty Media. So we're going to Liberty Media. I'll not take much of your time. I'm juggling between this meeting to jala kongya ke kini polite kene kaji ko lo ke rani ko kalolo. So my leg anti gawen kene kene to ani gawa ka then I had other competing priorities. So we chake le gari naning swaju hian wala neng something specific when we jump in, so I I'm more than ready to do that. But thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you. Over back to you.
Shukron na red ban kachuol mabel ne ke wel chake glel kake yen wo chenang ban garangata mai okay guy will ko okay sorry before can lo nong ban garang introduce damantin je yego can we really appreciate it can get you more than a very crucial issue by yego tinga je on social media or on online media chiro lo ge to wen yen wel pe ko yen ke glel ku pal wel ko yetwen can I work and talk a team because this is one of the things that we would want to achieve in the near future. Bye with the young ato. Bugoro the young ale kakoinka. Na yet one yen ben gula ketwan yen ka ben with any and galt in a kin, who catch ye buko la, go to attack online. A chien it which young by. Damantin do and Jor can we really appreciate it. Yena der amungot ka lui garangatema che ben win the gullet but a chi internet a chien low internet juba so yin dictora gwerpa andun nga dai la twen yin man to wini ai mto ya gudje betok ba den ke chi ko le interrupt so we are to juba kana internet there doesn't interrupt. I'm kindly requesting that we allow Garang to address us and then after that ke ban I believe Obidian are taking them on code we internet and it's stable so kindly welcome ban Garang atamayi no we ko dai Garang atamayi ina ka ban da shawam da tui pa ande juba so yana chi internet chi lo minu welcome ban
Yana pet ina jang kujaya guest in the studio uja koi die online. Part of the discussions when Gol and Rodaja ping, like in big part of the conversation can be ping because of the internet. And I'm going to be very brief. First, I will get like cake. We call it Liberty Media. This type of innovation is very important because you get a bit by being a garden. Anong the shiranting a duck, karana botin, could domit an age, could Louis, Bella doing a bit. And you can get a message to Peter Lualen of the African Well Book. A cheese space a chidom, who space a kunyan by Pan Junup, Pan Jungle State, Kujapanden. My message to you is that as you engage, Anong Mill, the Jungle State, Kwai Sudan, South Sudan, non-capital loike everywhere. So part of your responsibility actually should be to identify going impact in our communities, to build their stories, be well, because that can really be very inspiring. Like Najam Kupita Lual, I am sure there is a lot to learn from him. In the case of the Koikop, to online, to different places, and the Bay in this studio, because Japping a cake, message is talking a cake. Kidero is that media and meaning when it focuses on real issues. And one of the real issues, what are in different places in diaspora. Lakin kikin kukir on your color diaspora, because you do, in an array for you by Yona, will it go for ya? Because you, will it go be you? Moving forward. Those type of questions, I very particular to us, to our community, for our prosperity. For you, non capiel, one on carege, ekake, kekakor, keka pit. Engineer the Naji Jamun about Jews. Kuna lot Jews, places like in the US, are very powerful. Iran you are but still identifying with this culture, Kutien Kamluiting. But I think my message to you is discussing around Tanto opinion, what does it mean for us? who wakar banweg long ba ko identify be a thing from that context. Now, our community, and particularly for me, here I use leader the tree. Latwin, I think if you zero low ERGD, you quite want to hear some of us, in South Sudan, like Louis crisis, which happen, work on a bit. And I think I want you to low from 2013, Budia Borwan, I keep Tungarun Power. We are lawyer because of non-coito in the diaspora of Koilui, I could point. For in this media are very powerful that I will use for mobilization. I will use the message big lawyer. Okay, what I have is lawyer everywhere community. Mana ko be ang use a bit can be quite very important in that sense. Yeah, that po chiwo pinam no right. One of the other, okay, media like this, you know, be different issues, you know, be ventilated because I buy coil be ranga opinion they are well, be community lighting, ignore we ignore that is really very important. Whether the thing is that what you jal by, what coy jamitene. Nong ti theater antin, nong ti theater urtin, one nong ti theater mortin. Lakin currently achira andan betoduna. Naya mo inquach, ikanong ti originally panda ko quach. Now what does that mean? Don't work a community. Like Naja go got a level tree, boo do tree. Kuna chu do tree, ere ro mangala, kurere wo juba, in other diaspora. What does it mean? Kuna buya powerful leburu organized. Power is three things. Power is knowledge. Power is resources. Kuja the real power in your politics because in state power and all that. Kuna loiting our community. Ke the area will be one advantage education. Kuja resources. But how do we utilize our resources? Nacharan to Quen recently one kajana non agenda education. But what does it mean? What it means is one here will walk out in the Kuchiran man to Salary University. Came man who could have been there. I will told every coin. I will mean again, then I will go coin the multiply effect. TOA quant in economics. I did a heritage. But now my warning is that we should not misuse the social media book to mobilize for things that are productive. Of course, I don't get you because the platform is available. So, going on platform also need to be careful. You ignore responsibility in Iran. We ignore responsibility level of community because even like for me now, okay, I don't get a cake. I will love you. Law undun, law payam dun ipejala ben level tree. So even issues that they have been on your platform, we are careful because we have responsibility on our behalf. We're going on a platform. Back in EU, so we are rational in ban. Now, no ram kujam, chiman jaman, here in a platform, ban by more, ban my own personal issue. Balabay. Manao kika, but the critically is that media should also identify. You can people be what is public. We cannot suppose we are private. Now, only which are issues that are private, that I cannot discuss them on a platform like this. In a case of the non help car, no help public, no help beato at individual level. All these issues are called big dimi chandubai bloodwing. Aker is that the platform social media achira anben achi an opportunity ben gidanto yopio be alwel rawun is supposed to come join ranto kenien by anong a social media platform the ben where the will get jang these high risks that come with social media and my advice is that any world that will have to live with it. That there are things we cannot control. Like, for example, now, among koi control different places of the world, now, how do you deal with these issues? High risk, Kejiban with the social media. And what are you very critical, a little bit of tolerance for us to our community. Then another and here, you will really a statement of
Garanga chila kire alwele che internet de the way.
you
But
was
be patient enough.
social media were used for professional issues. Which are late.
Kala shukran banja garang ne ke wel jake glwel ka kai wel ke nang jam de ko nang yi bukin le ne daman tin ja taken in cha struggling red one network a chan ba ben ja ye ni je ke chul gu yin cha dial de as much as chin internet chin wok loy ke ka yoku lwel malish ye na that ye du pachok this platform biku been issues when loyal people affect big ben are discussed. These are platform when you call be work out discussing issues that matters. Petty issues they when and all this. I can hear in chukule. Kunale ben winger kata der wobra anchi Peter Luala Buchol. We would want to know more about Africa World Book. Wobra anchi garang datem na yiga Buchol. Lelku labai di cheng baya di you see, you get to copy of this media, you get to copy what can use it, and that is why see what can you want very relevant book we are discussing the role of online media in cohesion building because we believe that is the most important thing when in Cordoba focused by a chipo on social media, and we believe alle bi nyaw to duyen chien rabia panto tani ti wo ko chol ko bu wer de do ba na lwel ci manun chin jam yen ban grang na tan na yi will ko gun che yir will ko gun ke ba you can rest assured a chin kol bin ke lwel ni media dan kene a guti ke ko gun le bi jam no will ke ba yen ka yo wo we chol bu jo ben jam tong to bu lwel ka che yen ku ira kan yen ci le ke wele ko an ka ke very important to when work. I will go direct to Dr. Gwen Ajang, book address on this very topic. Yena bonga jagao, ukadiang nalon, ichian damno. Wege kwai dai, can you keep sharing the video? Wo betio to, tangti in ban nale. Welcome, Dictor.
Whipping and
In Penguaret.
yeah, in a pit, we check a mod, we call it Liberty Media, who bind, take invited, who your participant, Chiben, join also your media TV, Louis lunch today, we check a mod.
Sorry for interruption. Ban garang, barot mute, garang atem. Sorry. You go ahead, Dr. Good.
Yeah, we check most, we call it Chiben, your audience, Liberty Media, we check most. Thank you so much. There's nothing important catching community, audience. So Liberty Media, a jam can community day, I audience die, and the show today. It can a latch and wake up pay dita. Banya Chiben, Liba Jok, Ban Garangaik. My first time which an bukuto on the show one yin today and the pay back then the daman one in being alki a bunch and die the media, Liberty Media, Chilon Pida Chaloy publications, Aguer Wana Chakaloy, be when the Alka Weban, Quintabana Chabejor, Kene, Chirobelloy, one of the functions, Liberty Media Chaloy, Kana Chanway Late, engineer, Engineer to a challenge, a Chadiam drop Kukata Honorable Atong, a challenge, plus all Koi Chakabe together. Chakulu, Maraka Levery Media, a Miro, when you could band together, Kubuka Rube presented to the community. Yomuta can walk a weird community at this time. A can add your pay. Chakulu Levery connections. All of these people are connected. I'm speaking from the US. Koika Chimana Peter Laws, Tokyo, Australia, Chaka Cake Bay together. This is a huge connections. Can I chanwe glade? In Peter Law, thank you so much, Kwanda Chan Chaben on the show. Very important, Chan that invitation to confirm. Great to see you. One of the very great people. A huge, I think the Tonkan Yen Chan Bay stories, Kachi Naga Kona Loy, but backgrounds, but tall could be whatever generation, but Ben, what you can big about you. Thank you so much for doing that. I share easy work. I call youth commitment and talents. With that talent, I recognized. With first, casual mobile, interlay too, Chanjaben, and everybody else. Ben Baden. I know there are 2 other events, a couple of days to come. Koi Kakatu, Acha late for their acceptance, can be a part of these occasions. The questions come, you know, you are Kichi can you are chicken away bay together. The functions, key and key bay together, Yakaniari and Bakelo and Kenebakaloy, and the contributions, Shue your bay together, you made your point community. Kenania page and by a part of it. We are another grant of the US, you are doing a Jakawin a Kichi 4 o'clock in the morning, a Tongo Koi US. Until Central Times is about 6:22 a.m. Manhattan Walk until Terrelloy started about 20 minutes ago. A commitment chamber pile in the mornings and be part of this. Take it up. I did okay. You want America cannot take it. Don't call it die. Don't call it Ben. The functions TNT are tingin. The function of the media. As you honorable at we back then. Don't call it Dirko. Kachin Kiachol media. Media in a token work traditional media. In a drum in a you then Kaloi wrote to communicate a message. I lore loy, Kalora whipping it by then because I will band together. You could core community will band together a event like tongue. Cook a you to communicate the message Maraka de Kaloi wrote. That was back then. But right now at our time, which is your band this time. It cannot take it up editor. Ranich all do what I jump to it. But we are a little bit. You would do 1 year because an anthropy US. It was 2019. 2019 Gachala Panachal Kampala. My younger brother, Lee graduate, Kukato took a career took. Allah can't do what I tell you. I do what to do at school at was about a year away to Blue graduate. Chinbel Blue graduated 2020. I had a good time when around she do it plus some other young guys and a good chala wherever the chala thing. Okay, I try to be connected. When the community, I try to be connected with the people toward the place. To end the chala can. Chanbella, you want to call you the pay. Do it. Chabayu and Chabelle when he in Kujal really do it. Kich or and which have been opinion. Yellow is something about one. Yellow is something that look the Kalibukwani. Chabella Kin Kulwell, Kaloy Manisukuli. You have to also be there cook the Kogiakaloy on the side. Cook the cock, Alibika motivational. There are the Libicating, a Kaloy do what can Alibaloy into community at Chabania. Do didn't go to school to do this. But this media via law, when information be distributed to the community or to his people. But it's something China felt like it is something below on the site. It cannot chan do what I late. Chibel will kitchalwil in uncle and an uncle tongue and tavan. Kitchalwil in uncle, I will try my best bedeko ti ko kin ko ya ko to support me, and also bedeko kunya community. So in do it, I acknowledge that time on ensure you want to eat. And here, of course, it happened today. I like the presentation. She now appeared to your community today. Today, Mareka Katoga Yanaki. Keep on doing that. There is more to come. You invest that knowledge. Tokani, kuka be your community. Be receive. Kuka de kalibu coin koiko. So keep on doing that. Now the function in a chicken lawyer and Kabagir community a little bit. Function of the media in our social time right now in Tawatin. Function of the media, chak yogo ti wo jam one way community or way society of the Facebook. We are distributing the information. Marika media delivery, media chibeneton way. Ukabi keka loyaki, social activities, abi keka published. Whatever you're written, that is good. Information distribution is center of distributing information. Be a Benetton way, but we are right now at the time in Towotin. It happened quite about a month ago at the dancing group. It was a competition. That competition is probably to the community. That was very well informed. That was a very good information. Here in the West. And of course, at the court, which the court of the Bay Amir, the court of the Louis Propoma Pit, but the court of the support in Bayagam. It connects good information, be distributed, worldwide, globally. Kade koiko kio koichi kagabea coin $20, that was a great information. Kukayen pial, this media, levery media, beyond the center, such that that information distributed to the community. So keep on doing that. Also, it's very educational. Right now, it's reflect Maraka Durachi Jam Kanayan Kampala. Kwan and Chua Jam Tin Kiki Bay right now. It's very educational. All the memories, cultural reference, a cultural call a bay way. So can a very motivational, very educational. It can be very media, be alloy, a very entertaining too. The dear Chikatawin, those dear Akachake, whatever time them on each other. And we are still playing them right now. They are entertaining us. Okay, memories, Mareka kene wanaching achluel, kudide we communicate can work. It can this levery media, ayen piat. A linkage. Actually connected together right now. We've been together. I'm from the US, Peter Lal from Australia, Weto Pijupo, Ukoiko Gato from somewhere, Chimanakoi die, wherever European die. So a linkage that you will be together, which is really good. Also a social place. You will be together, actually, as a Mareke a mirror. A social place you will be together. Bukurud betting, Kena Bagurabuel, Kena Bifita Valabuel, Ekene, I this levery media, I need to. So what I'm trying to say here, such organization, Kuchika Yabenet work, media and organization. Organization may be socially, politically, or whatever form. Bay such organization which take out better in a very respectful way. Martin. There are sometimes challenges at all, and watching the Brazil location challenges. But of course, you need to be motivated and make sure the key and there has to be a sense of the coordinate and a chambaloy. A canani arape a chamberlo in a tongue. Next time, consider most next time time consideration very important. Locality, like for example, many of your audience are from the US, Australia, Europe. Back at time, back at tower pit can be advantage to many people, not to disadvantage some others. For example, maybe at the Koiga US invited, like for example, Bandiachi invited because of time that they can Benjamin, one of the challenge the Bashir can away. I know Canelo ku aye loy we mi da kai ko ke na na gurane a part of something something de ko kun ko kana mi are chan bana part of it I will support you couple $100 in order to move on ki and kato kana way again chaka to the community I know I think piolet ni loy we be chance we be kajit baga ke you on the way but keep on doing it ki cha cha chuk pia the chan but the anta ku bira and every bad dom ne dam and ta der be dam twing kini ke ate na juere en chino gamin ngak which are late thank you so much kanya are chan cha band together to communicate the needs ye near way in a chan back ekna loy ku bidego kun koy kun keep on doing it I know I check expanded the kachilo pikakuma the event chike hospital kuma ku ka cha ke covered lon kana pet kana way ku yelon chikana chiro lawyer batch there has to be a power the power many so Anyar can back are reaching out to your community keep on publishing kawunya thing that alibiki community have benefit kenanya broad alloy and there is nothing free London pit of course we I invited and there has to be at least $1 can talk so kenanya can broad alloy back at ticket kubaka mo twing a pit kunyale can awake which I take like couple $100 abake to whoever chinimra de toy and pesa then get kanabalo nyale can awake
Wajban Kitor Gwena Jang, Chukulate, Naka will check Luel Kaka. Yen Yamdan de Kula Japia. Jane en a Chakadang Bay, Kabini Jamthin, Kuja Bay, Koi Hirwe, Wake Koi Totakan, Yala Koi Kok chair dropping, Koi Juega Juba chair dropping because of internet. Kuchaka Jam within the topic. Kaka yu ngai wel kun ga ba ko ger abrander dai be ka ger te ngai social media tnn passive ten abu o gere adar wo ga ko ne kana buku ka dan kan buku den shape ku biya ka won ba yek twen yen we chu ke le yo de ne ben chi we ben kana I would love also by apologizing to Nora Chi Peter Lual Red Den dinde chaben anong dinde che niaron betao ku din kan ga jam red chaping wona ma ku ke din jam e din we ko nen ke tal when the society let wing che diti ena ma ne time ena ka chan di era ma because we go beto for maybe 1.5 ena ka bi wo grere te kana na wena ya tar ke jel ena ka chan en ben loya che diti ena ma nin Peter the pain. So I really apologize for that. Non ko je jam der we chake le ret ni jam chi we jam ni ge chok de ko je dai we chu ke le because ga bi ku bi ni dai wo ke chi wo ben jam ro da ba jo pe wo jam ro ku wo jam ko dai no wo yene kai wo ken bai de chirkan a chalo lo le yen we are not turning back wo chi lu turn back wo la twen kuma le wo twen ga chalo lo ba nanga weekly program bi wo ko ja bay koy wonen kaler ko twen to kana ke ye wer ko ye kloy ke kana bu ben de nga ping no ngin a cha lo ran chairman Peter nen Africa World Book buku be nan kol bu yeken ku buku be are getting to understand what is Africa World Book wo bu jobe be na sharing ideas kana yen abanan koy ko when le beginning a gift I mean, a gift of writing or a gift of reading. Chimento Peter Lwal, who call the big alone. It can be essence of that weekly program. Book we are host on Liberty Media, and I want to tell you, a book we have the Angloy every Friday. Tangwen Bialia Kanarani and book bay. We get chok the koi kong modway a book egg bay. We quite die. Ke biwo ina kan ka jwe wono an wo ka chi duot ke loel any kind of assistance here where ko je ak baby ke ki chiro that will be appreciated because we would want to take this Liberty Media to a different height what you could to in the same position every year come in year out ko ngor ko to one wo dam telephone we believe with your coming and with your help, very soon, we'll be in gadget when ke lebu ke kor big lone de kochi. Yen wo jamaret ku program ye call before can antioch I will give Duoda Jang about a minute could be wake late and from there we will call it a day. So Ian Ban Peter, I want to believe you've received my apologies. Yeah, welcome Duot.
Okay. Hey, report brother Jang Inchabe in the studio ko our guest ke chedong 10,000 man Dr. Gwena Jang minded uncle as he said before ko jana scholar Peter Lwal Rech Den into any CEO ko founder Africa World Books. So we check later read ku jana our viewers city mean when you're working for the last 2 hours. Now which nangichi 2 hours and 35 minutes. So we check later read it. I think it balwil a great day for us because what you learn, what you pay kwa ke ka when you that our media it is not only for coverage comedies. Kwa chi can be wira nyua the talk. It is something that is educational. Chimana wenchi Dr. Agwera Luel kwa other speakers wenchi jam. It is something that Bugu use the community because chimana wenchi work presentation low on that. So I legend did a red ku ya tilo koi die ten le bangor ka lewe ku koi to line near our guest here that tomorrow we still have another day 2. What then guest bito miaya ku kwa jam Oden guest bito have to Sunday kwa bijame kane. So we koi die can we actual bag ben tomorrow. We koi chin gam can we chak leja red support did a red ko ju ya ji will le book le bo bill up. So at this juncture ka chingi did balwel but we jong word we think we jong word we die when you share something that bu lui brak le wo be ken loy. Yeah, at Liberty Media, our action speaks louder than words. Kwa chaga ting, minu gol woken. Cha lewa wengulu ya Liberty Media alu establish wana kole kichi pen the tem. Kunao chagwa ting chapa ege demand. Kuka chuga loy. Ekena yogu dial ngot. If you give us full support, along will for anything, then 1 year from now, baga ting to be of the other thing. So we are not stoppable and we are not here for joke. Because we here for joke, we want to mentor, we want to inspire. Koi kok, biga luchman Liberty Media. I share something that we will look for fame. Which denga ti kwan chiuga tawin yi koi kok e polo kura. Janga iran to polo kura red ku ji fame that you gain from there. But they will call fame when they work in where we are doing this. So can you the you e ko ku bu the annual by that. Kidare loy kidare jo ku loy ku kun community. So we coach your support. Thank you. Wakaba lewe gulwel other shows ko ka ben. Keep wondering ko pita ben ko more than this. Ranchi Peter Luare the book nang interview yen bo leke chol kada African Wild Books. Chi to all over. Chilo J1 chu ting ku kui ko ju bara ko bu ping tla yen ku ka ju ko o bi jam ya ko nisa bu go be a wet to ni ale be a le ko bu pio be ala pin wo be jam ya wo den comedian cha le won wo next week wo be nang best comedian bu go be ye ko ya ga ping wa ken ga kon ting re mo bar ka dal tin re cha le Liberty Media e lo everywhere a chi lo men pa ni kir ma ya dit ke yen men dial ben yom talata mi ha jam screen ye ne ran pa ni yiki e men chol ke bir batal adeng news can ne chal I news ko to nim so want to make sure that I ran which nang is stress ke yen bugu dia la entertain ago ngoloy ago pure be pin ago 1 week be ler e ken bro loy wodin ran de chol di mic agun ma jerman wana do wir ka kuma ko ra ci ben wana ko ci ken promote so bu we entertain sultan abuga be next week abi jam ka ju yung ci tie ga gal wo wa jang ma den wo ci wo ci bu ku ken ci wo ci wo jo bu ko ka ay gal ret e kim le 10 million ku le yi 100 wen e ka ja ku bu ngoloy kara bu la do ikina bugu dial ke sultan mi abuga bay yen lo ni Liberty Media so we chagale jare engineer den diar ding ach beneten I think and be last person to conclude this ko Engineer, I think I on mute. Adina Jang, I'll give it back to you in the studio, and I thank you so much.
Baba Jam Taban, thank you so much. Changing.
Oh, sorry. Duot shukran, ban engineer.
Sorry, I'm changing my location. I'm Baba Jam. And Chigab Jello Gordu. But it's okay. I'm happy. Jam Newton. And I think, Banyual, thank you for keeping it to the end. You could have got my legs, you live in Yal. The long that I want to our marriage. We have a Jal Bye. Which are later, you made it. And Yaman I think why I am passionate about the cause of Liberty Media. I care about the opinion. I just want to say thank you so much for the support, and let's continue. If you don't build your own, then it will be someone else's vision. Because life is about cooperation, and that's what we lack in our part of the world. And especially when ilots, we have to look at ourselves. Our progress really of shop and Kenya chibai kwelben. I mo ina will be yoga jo twaku yo hajanum ler pande. But ke hali and I think well I think tolwen we have to invest in it and build it slowly. We jagalage, we keep the energy. Una nong buya loy, okay when you ben, we'll continue to support you as much as we can. Don't do no way. When you ben, thank you so much for the support. Thank you.
Young that one of the viewers here we quite die working represented. The way Chile Vaga in 1 minute but jam on behalf of viewers, I just quit do in the studio. Nature Rachel.
Sorry, and natural me to accounting. Yeah, Rachel Ura Changrang, the chatting again. Watch a very good, actually, a very interactive viewers go. Chatting comment it and I got a red. Yeah, and in Rachel Ur Malaysia, one and quite rare for the last more than 2.5 hours. And she Peter Loal, Cherere red when Mino Gol okay, a good chairman. Kuyene ke chokda ye na che ne arku benangran pen ku jambia contributing but then I logo na lo road in Rachel Aur. I'll give you an opportunity tomorrow because we will be hosting a different group here. Tader na che honorable dengdi kuche bende kuche confirm me on Saturday. Kabadiang are part of that group because I mean they were supposed to be part of this group. Our guest of honor, supposedly cool. Now when kanon kajuega kuma chi and bendom. I am sorry, but and I will not be able to call you now. But if you will be there tomorrow, I will give you an opportunity. Benjam when a war.
Ajang Aur is from Canada, I think. So I think been program been supported. It's a reason why we're here. Iran be supported by. Good call.
I will send her the link.
Yeah. Good call. Ku champion mier ku lengi tin won jagot ketem ku book these programs book supported lola kidogo kijaza kibaba in lengi tin jabe ge tin ale program do weti la letwing ku ke woto today this program within ai yakre tomorrow so man ka to online chuk ku chai da ku chabela oi ke loy ke contacted ke weti chan media tung chol SSBC wale chorandi achi kapko bele wale bi le baya bai wade so dading yi liberty media to cha lelun ter ke part of job creation community engagement ke yen ke your support ku ko jam na cha le che jam en ben but ran Canada ken adi lenga good message to be yen ina wurin chu le da kan ben ku ba ben mia we ko da ga na kan bunga ke tin ta thank you
Yeah, ana che linga cha twe ur ja ku men be man be go man je lui login ena changet ku kadanga cha twe cha twe link we give her 1 minute bugu tin and ben shukran eder ye cha adding on do da jang editing Peter ku buko Rachel ur buku yek daman bi enen ko belwel aja kuina loy login in Rachel gare enda tekene bangi bagor comment. Oh, I'm seeing she wrote I mean next time probably she's saying mana dege na job ben mia. Yeah, kindly wait a keglej we ke ko jaban which aga dine wog ne kola Naemia, who are a different group, and I believe Grumti there have been honorable Deng Dav Deng Tutin, Na Chito Grum Yai, Kekabato, the Grum the Sunday. Yen which a keg lady to shoot one walk, which a keg lady support Chagi Yego Kayway, which you keg lady then support Chagi Yego Kayway, Kegai Kaka Chuluk away. In Panjada near Kole, Shukrandun, which you keg lady, well, Muru Bomia, who bend by ping. Na ka wen lebi wala wen ka wala society we which a keg late program dan e kole about the NTO was rare for more than 2.5 hours.
I would the program just support the mayor, so I wouldn't you let pay lot work detail kun so in ka message kan
Shukran Peter abuku jongor ga loy kuya ana duoti nge nyode chienya kala shukran we cha keg late shukran bye.